Hello and welcome to my channel. Today it's going to be just two drawings today, but they're going to be me redrawing books that I like. First one is a book called The Echo Room. I recently read this one like a few weeks ago and finished it. Overall, I give this book a nice 7 out of 10. I really did like the characters and everything. So as you see, I'm drawing the main character right now, and his name is Rhett. The other character is revealed later on in the book, so I can't really give much spoilers. But overall, I really did like this. So mainly my drawings are really is what pertains to like off the back of the book or what's like inside the flap of the book. So to give you a gist of the back of the book, the main character Rats wake up in a place where he don't know where he is, meets a girl that he eventually finds is like in the same situation as him. But what he doesn't know is how he got blood on his jumpsuit, which you'll see later on. Now, Rhett is barely ever described in the book. The only thing they give about him is that he's like pretty scrawny, pretty weak, and like pretty different. But the girl they give okay details on, but mostly you have to interpret everything else. After I pretty much established what I wanted to do with the sketch, making the line art was pretty easy, but I did have to like make my own stuff, interpret it like jumpsuit, wrinkles, and everything else, and really just the background. One thing I am pretty proud of is the drawing of the background that I did. Uh, as you see right here, I'm really darkening out the gray to make it look more eerie. And as you see a little bit later, I'm going to add a little blue tint to the foreground. After there are flashlights, I start adding the title of the book to the cover, obviously. I wanted to make it look more like horror type book, so I just completely added the words and everything else. Next is a book that stayed on my mind ever since I've read it in like the 6th grade, and this book is called The Infects. This book is about a main character named Nick, but he go by Nero in the show. Now this is a apocalypse zombie type book, but I really did enjoy it, so I would give it a nice 8.5 out of 10. I believe the reason why the book means so much to me now was because of the fact me and my sister used to read books all the time. Well, it would be mainly I would read it and I would tell her what happens, and this was the book that we got so interested in. Now for design choice, the book cover that I got was completely red and black with like some occasional white, so I tried to stay more close to that without giving spoilers. On the bright side of that, because I drew with all black and I used that dark black as my sketching, I really didn't have to do much line art or coloring, so I guess that's a pretty good thing. To give you more context about the book, Nick, or Nero, is pretty much a nobody during the entire time. He used to work at like a chicken factory and everything until he's got something eventually happens to where he has to go to a camp, and that's when everything started. Overall, I really did like the characters and how different they were. Some were funny, some were over-exaggerative, some were simply just badass, and some I'm happy that they died. But overall, a really good book. Now, when adding the words, which you'll see in a little bit, I decided to go off the rails a little bit and add like a pop of green. Later on in the book, you find out like because some of my name is related to like a flower or something different, which I really truly like this character. So I decided to add something different and really show that they're one of my favorites. To give credit to the authors, the first book was made by Parker Peavyhouse, and the second book is made by Sean Burrow. thank you for watching my horror book drawings. If you want to see anything else, please comment below.